Hello, family. You know, it's really sad that your parent, your very own parent, or your guardian who raised you, any parent figure in your life can be jealous of you. Yes, I said it, you heard me. Now, did you know that your own parent can be jealous of you? Did you know as a daughter that your own mother can be jealous of you? As a son, did you know your father can be jealous of you? I know you're shocked, but it is true. It's actually a hard truth, especially in Africa where parents are worshipped. In fact, in Africa, parents are looked at as demigods. No, don't say anything, they give you life. Even when the parent is on wrong, we don't really point out the wrong thing. We tend to cover it up because the parent gave you life. They always keep on making us feel guilty because we are trying to challenge a wrong thing. No, they gave you life, I can curse you. No. Actually, there is a verse in the Proverbs that says, "An undeserved curses shall never pass." Anyway, let me break it down for you. Your parent can be jealous of you. Let me start with the daughters. Your own mother can be competitive. We call them a competitive parent. She can be jealous of you. For example, she can be jealous of your beauty as a young girl. Have you heard a parent say, "For you, you are lucky. Those days we never even had this. Nobody bought for me shoes. Now for you, you're lucky." Sometimes that statement is coming from the rigidity and the pain that they don't want to spend, or you're stretching them to spend on you. But in most cases, it comes from a point of jealousy. They are trying to say, "How dare you are beautiful than me?" Your own mother. I had a girl who was my client. I had to help her. She was uncomfortable because the mother kept on picking at her legs at home. That is what usually they say. And I want you to pay attention. In most cases, even when you're beautiful and glowing than them, especially when you become a youth, a teenager of sort, and now your body, when your body is at a stage of growth where you're glowing as a girl, your mother can be jealous of you because now you're starting to receive attention. Your dad likes you. Everyone in the family likes you. They keep on complimenting you. Your mother always has something she picks at to put you down, to humiliate you in public. For example, if you're dressed well and you're beautiful and everyone is complimenting, she picks one thing. Yeah, but that nose is not mine. That nose is not mine. I don't know where you got it from. In fact, you are the only child at this home who has a different kind of nose. That's not a small thing. That's a suggestion. I know. Don't go and tell them that we know their secrets, but just know it. Just know it. That's not a small thing. And if you're a parent and you're listening to this, deal with your own wounds before you wound your own child. Deal with your insecurities. And do you know where that comes from? It usually comes from the parent also was deprived of love when they were young. Perhaps they were raised by a single parent, or they were raised by Jaja. So they didn't really receive this, or they were abandoned themselves. They didn't know who their father was, who their mother was. They were raised by someone else. Such people were deprived of love. So they are having what you call a scarcity mindset. Because they didn't receive enough love, they think they live in fear. So when they see you getting compliments, they hoped that would be them. So I was telling you about this girl. The mother kept on picking at her legs. So the girl became uncomfortable, even when she was at school. Every time a teacher would try to look down, or any student where she was seated, she covers her legs, or she stands up and walks away because she was made uncomfortable. The mother always kept saying, "Those legs are not mine. Nobody in this family, in fact, nobody in the ancestry of this family has such legs. I don't know where you got those kind of legs from." Mother, jealousy. Or a father can be jealous of you, the son. Because remember, fathers always feed on power and respect. Now, if you're becoming a man, you're learning so much, you have mentors out there, now you're fronting arguments, they always underrate your arguments, or they humiliate you. No, you're still my little boy, and you'll always remain my little boy. You know, you're still my little girl, and you'll always remain my little girl, my boo-boo. And they say it in a way that sounds like it's not a big issue, but it's a big deal. That hits your self-esteem. Let's remind parents that you and your child are siblings before God. I hope you know that God does not have grandchildren. So that girl, that boy might be your child, but before God, you are siblings. Before God, that girl is your sister. Before God, that boy is your brother. So do not keep telling your child you'll always remain my little. No, they are growing. That is not to say they will stop being your child, but they will not remain a child. They will still be your child, but they will be an adult. That's what they are grooming themselves to be. So, if you want to know your child, I mean, your parent is jealous, that is one sign. They always humiliate you. They look for one thing to say to put you down, or they compete for their attention. Some of you, your mother wants to be your friend. I mean, the friend of your friends. Your friends come around, she's there trying to treat them well. Of course, there is nothing bad with that until you see that she goes behind or extra. What you are supposed to do is what she does for the friends. And she wants the compliments. When it is your birthday party, she's the one dressing. And then when people are complimenting you and wishing you a happy birthday, something like that, she always has something to say negative about you. Yeah, my little girl is so beautiful. The only problem is that I think she has lost weight. I don't know what is wrong, but again, this time around she has put on too much weight. I don't know why are you overeating these days? Seems like, and she laughs. No, that is not small. That is jealousy. Your own parent. Now, usually this leaves children confused because this is the person who should be, by your side. But they can do it. Remember, above all our relationships as human beings, above all someone being your workmate, someone being your father, someone being your mother, someone being your sister or brother, human nature cuts across. So I don't want you to sleep. Don't sleep. Irrespective of your relationship with the person, human nature still operates. So we don't like it when someone is better than us or when someone has something that we do not have. In most cases, we are all jealous, but the levels matter. So when your parent is not happy with your beauty, is always trying to put you down, it's not a good thing. That's very dangerous. So I want you to be aware of that. Be aware. They can be. Some of you, so why am I telling you this? So that you maintain boundaries. Remember, as you're growing, you're supposed to form your own identity. You're supposed to become independent, and your parents are supposed to support you. But jealous parents don't support you. They always keep you depending on them. They give you little to get by, just enough to get by, so that you continue depending on them. They don't prepare you to face life to become an independent adult. That's the difference. That's actually another way to know a jealousy parent. When you see this person is capable of giving you capital, for example, to start your business. This person is capable of supporting your idea, but they give you little so that you always go back. They want to continue telling you, I told you, you can't. So the underlying need for such parents is that you can't be successful than me. You can't be beautiful than me. You can't be so strong than me. That's why they keep doing that. And actually, this wounds children a lot. Even when you try to become successful, it is in you don't want to overtake your parent. And that's why most people sabotage themselves when you grow up. When you grow up with these wounds, you sabotage yourself. You don't want to be successful. You are afraid of success. You underestimate your potential. You don't realize it. How do you deal with this? Put boundaries. Especially you, girls. Some of you share everything with your mom. Can you grow up just because she's your mom? No. We are human beings different. There are some things you should keep personal to yourself. This is not anything. It's called privacy. Okay? You need to learn it. Some of you, everything small you share with your mom. She knows everything about you. Now imagine your mother was jealous of you and you're telling her everything about yourself. Now you see the problem? So stop it. Know what to share and what not to share. Keep boundaries. If you're not at home now, put a physical boundary, distance from wherever you are.